just woke up. It's a little bit after 8 o'clock. I'm here. And last night was a blast. I enjoyed myself. It was a good old time. So I did, where I stopped basically showing you, I was still at the winery. And what ended up occurring is that they had musical guests there. Kind of like, I want to say, lounge singer style / karaoke style. Those from Fort Wayne would know. It's kind of like what they would have like at like a Hall's guest house or whatever, that kind of performer. I can't think of, I don't know if they do that in Chicago. I've never seen it. Like when you go to like a restaurant bar and they have a performer. That's kind of what they had there. But this person apparently has a huge following here in the city. And so she brought everybody. Everyone who was there was like her people. But the twist was this performer does like R&B music, like old school R&B music. And basically her crowd's black. So like, I'm at this winery and it's just like the minorities in the winery were the owners. That's it. Everyone else was all melanin, all shades of it, all age groups. Like I was talking to someone on one side who was like 20 something, thought I was 20 something. I was like, face card still isn't declining. Anyway, sorry. And then the other person I was talking to was like, I would say she was like in her 50s, I want to say, because her kids were like my age, or well, not really my age, but her kids were adults. So, but she was good. She was like ever. It was just such a good time. And I was back at the Airbnb before 10 o'clock. That's my kind of night. I don't want to be out late. I don't want to do too much, especially out of town. I think I've said before, but I'm one of those people. I will go out late at home, maybe. And even then, that's kind of not really a thing. I'm more of a day person. I like to go to day parties and stuff instead, and then go sleep at a decent time. I like sleep too much, basically. That's all I'm trying to say. But anyway, so what we're going to do today, before we transition off of that, all I want to say is it was a good night. I'll be back to that winery. I think I showed in the previous story what the winery was and where it was at. And that performer is going to be performing, I think, there pretty regularly now because they saw what it did. And that was actually the busiest that winery has ever been. Won't we do it? Won't we do it? Happy Black History Month, by the way. So the plan is I'm going to go to that coffee shop and check that out. I'm going to cook breakfast and then chill, low-key it up, figure out what I'm going to wear this evening, because another horrible twist, I would say, or interesting twist is it's supposed to rain during the race today. And I did bring a rain jacket. I did not bring a poncho though. Yeah, this is becoming a theme apparently. These out-of-town races where it rains. But yeah, so hopefully that's not what ends up happening. But hi, so I'm heading out now. I'm about to head out. Just got done having breakfast, chilling a little bit. So besides that, I'm going to go to the coffee shop that I mentioned and kind of highlight that a little bit. So you guys know if you ever are in the area, this is a good coffee shop to check out. Also, I am thinking, and don't mind my voice, it's a little hoarse right now. I'm not sure what that's about. I'm also going to go and possibly, how do you say? Oh, I want to check out another mountain range. And I'm not going to be really hiking much because obviously I'm trying to conserve energy. I might though. We'll see. We'll see. I think I'm going to bring the hiking shoes just in case. But yeah, so stay tuned. So I'm outside the coffee shop. Let me actually it's just like in a strip mall type thing. It's actually pretty cool though. I am excited to try their actual coffee. Last time I was here, they had a lavender matcha that was really, really good. So, and then I got it hot. So now we're gonna do like something. We're gonna do like more traditional like latte. I would say. I'm inside waiting for my coffee, and I'm talking quietly because I'm just not trying to disturb other people. This is kind of what it looks like though. See, it's cute and faint, right? Yeah. So that's what we're gonna be doing. It's called Mothership. So I ended up getting bourbon vanilla latte. It came only one size, so that's what we're gonna get, which is actually kind of pretty traditional for like more of your specialty coffee shops. So we're gonna check it out, see what it's about. And then after that, then I'm gonna maybe go on either a hike, or I think I actually might go back to the Airbnb and get my earbuds because I keep forgetting them and it's bothering me. And I like to have music while I'm hiking, so yeah, I think I'm gonna step back and get that and then come back out. So yeah, I'm having the coffee right now. I got it to go. So it came in like a little, 5-ounce cup thing. And I don't know why I'm still talking in my librarian voice. I was doing that while I was inside for obvious reasons. I was trying to respect everyone's boundaries and whatnot. But yeah, because it was not busy, but it was steady in there and there was people in there. So, I'm not trying to be rude. Also, I'm definitely going to go back and get earbuds because it's actually decent outside today. Finally, the first day was like the weather isn't too bad to do stuff. So I'm going to go back, get my earbuds, and I'm going to go on a hike. I just need to make sure I get back in time to get lunch, like a later lunch, but not too late of a lunch, and also be on the strip by like 3-something. I don't, because the race starts at 5. I need to check one more time to find out what section I'm in, because it's like broken down to 3 sections, I believe, for the 5K. And I just want to make sure I'm there on the right time. And I want to get there early. I don't have to worry about parking. One thing about running events, that's one of the few things I'm almost always on time on, if not early, because I give myself anxiety over the idea of not being there on time. So I'm going to make sure I do that too. Yeah, so that's what we're going to do next. We're definitely going to go on a hike though, or at least walk outside a little bit because it really is nice out. It's really nice out today. So we got to take advantage of that. And I got my energy booster here, my coffee. So yeah, this is where I'm at right now. It is way too nice not to go for a hike. So I'm definitely going to do that right now. And yeah, you're going to come with. It's not going to be as far of a hike as I probably would normally do, just because, again, race. But we're definitely going to check it out. So come check it out with me. This is kind of how it looks right now. It's cute, isn't it? But this is kind of what it looks like here. I'm not sure which trail this is. Oh, that's the trail. I don't know if I want this trailhead or if I want a different one. Guess we'll find out. I did change into my trail shoes just because it's so pretty and I could not help myself. But yeah, this is where I'm at. Finally being able to enjoy what I love doing when I'm in this side of the country, which is hiking. So it's cool. Anyway, so I would definitely say if I wasn't running the race and I'm breathing heavy, because I actually start running on the trail because I couldn't help myself, this would definitely be a trail to run on if I didn't have a race later today, because it's pretty flat, like flat, and it's pretty well marked. Let me show you. See, it's not that bad, and the climb is it's very gradual. Like, So yeah, I would definitely, if I wasn't running a race, I would definitely run on this trail. But yeah, running a race, so there will be no running today on the trail, but I definitely would otherwise. Morning. And it's a pretty populated trail, so that's nice too. And see, trailheads are here. Go that way if you want. I kind of want to go that way, but I kind of don't right now. Kind of want to keep it nice and casual. My adventure to site really want, but I'm not gonna do that right now. You know what? I can't help it. I'm gonna do it. I am gonna go the opposite way. But I'm just not gonna go far. Yeah, that's what we'll do. You guys are kind of getting a little bit of a taste of how my mind works when I'm hiking. I have moments of hesitation, like, should I do it? And then I just go ahead and just do it. Side note, my toe does feel better. So there's that. If my toe did not feel so great, well, for one, I don't even know if I would do the 5K. And for two, I wouldn't be doing this at all. So, because I just know how I am. I get too tempted. Yeah, see, this isn't too bad. And then this is just another view. It's not bad at all, huh? I would also say I would not be as tempted to do more than what I'm doing right now if I didn't have my trail shoes on. I definitely put my trail. See? So, ready to have some more fun and do why I like being out west. For me, as much as I love being a Midwestern, not enough variety in the terrain, in my opinion. And it kind of gets very monotonous and boring, especially being in Chicago. I mean, the ultra group that I'm also part of, we're called Flatlanders. There's a reason for that. You have to go on a hunt for even incline, let alone mountains. You're not going to get that unless you go to Wisconsin, which I'm still going to do that. I haven't done that yet. That's actually maybe something I might do this summer, because that was one of the things I've been saying I wanted to do. Go to more of the places that have a little bit more variety in terrain. Look at this right here. See what I mean? You definitely don't get this in the Midwest. So whenever I'm out here in places like this, I appreciate it, because you can't really get that in the Midwest at all. Again, you have to hunt for it. There are a couple places though that, again, I kind of mentioned. I'm gonna check it out. So anyway, back to the hiking. So I just got done hiking a little bit. I actually ended up talking to a local here, and that was nice. We were talking about running and awesome things. And now I have a choice. She kind of helped guide me to where I need to go. Either I can go this way, which I'll have to turn around at some point because that's 18 miles and that's a lot. Or I can go this way and I will have to turn around because off-roading happens there. She kind of warned me that there are kind of jerks that way, so avoid. So, yeah, I have choices. I have options. I might hop on this trail over here. I think I might go that way because this looks like it goes up, but I don't know if it's part of a trail or not. It seems like it is. So yeah, it's been good so far. And it was nice to talk to a local. And, I was just straight up saying, and she understood what I was saying. I didn't come here to do the Vegas stuff because that's just never been my thing. I think I'm actually gonna try. It's ambitious. This part I'm wondering about. And also too, there are people who are cycling, well, BMX like riding or trail riding here. I wonder if this is ambitious. It doesn't look bad. I think I'm gonna try to go up and then maybe go down. Or maybe this is all I need to do for today. I've been out here for 21 minutes, and by the time I turn around, it's gonna be like 40 minutes. So maybe this is good. I don't want to overdo it. I think I'd rather go where she's going because it just seems like a better option of the two. And also, I can maybe run that a little bit too. Yeah, we're gonna go that way. Yeah, you notice, oh, look at this cactus here. See, I love desert life in the West. And she told me about a couple cool races too to check out that, you know, from here. And you could find them on like the Find My Marathon or halfmarathon.net websites. But it doesn't really feel the same unless you talk to someone that you know here to be like, hey, this is a cool race. And she told me about this ultra, because that's another thing. The ultras are not advertised nearly as much as like your marathons or less distance. And the ultra she mentioned sounded really cool, where she stated that you can do, oh, and then this is a trailhead way, so that's nice. But the ultra she mentioned was it's a night ultra. I have to get in way better shape in order to do that. That might be when I'm closer on the quest to finally do a 100-miler, where I'm gonna wait for the cyclists to come through because I don't want to be rude. But yeah, the ultra is at Red Rock Canyon. Oh, this way. So it's at night, and it's called something Devil. Hi. So yeah, I might consider doing that. Yeah. One thing that's nice about these trails too that I noticed, and because it's a nice day today, there's so many people out here. And this is more the energy I'm on. Like, I like when I see people on the trail and I'm not by myself. You notice my energy is different today than it even was yesterday with the other trails on yesterday. I was like, no one's on this trail, and that kind of scares me. I don't like the idea of being by myself on a trail, especially since I really am a solo traveler right now. But anyway, this is kind of more of a look and feel. It's just really gorgeous out here. None of these videos I'm putting together will even do it justice. I'm just saying. But anyway, I think I'm going to try to run this a little bit. So, bye for now. This area is really, really pretty. I know I keep saying that, but I mean, facts are facts. I had to stop myself from trying to go to a different trail because I really wanted to venture off and just, you know, be out here for a while. Because normally when I'm hiking, I usually am at that place from like, I would say like for like 4 or 5 hours. I like to really, you know, take my time. But since I'm on like a serious time constraint, I clearly can't do that this time around. So against my normal whelms, I decided to turn around and just go back the way I came, which honestly wasn't that hard. And so that's what I'm going to do. I might run in a little bit to get there a little bit quicker, since I stayed on the main trail instead of going off of the other side trails. Again, I would highly recommend if you're in the area and you're more about doing nature stuff versus, you know, the gambling and the debauchery of it all, this is a good trail. This is definitely, it's getting a thumbs up. You can make it as easy as you want or as difficult as you want. Like you saw that you could climb if you really wanted to. So you have options. Or if you're not even a runner and you're someone who does more cycling, this is really good too. And what I mean by cycling, I mean like, you know, trail riding. Now I think, and even further along on this same mountain or national conservation area, if you are someone who isn't really about the physical activity of it all so much, but you rather do more of the motorized vehicles, they have options to off-road over here too. So pick your poison, it's all here, but in a good way. You know, they enjoying the outside and the outdoors of it all. And see, another thing I like that is why it's getting a thumbs up, just in case you're not sure if you're going the right way, I just showed you right there that you'll see your trailhead of which trail you're doing. I'm not doing the trail that, I'm going to try a different trail I think tomorrow. I think I'm definitely coming back to this trail if the weather's nice, because this is a good trail, and it's not that far away from where I live, or not live, but where I'm staying. So I was only 15 minutes away, so that's not bad. And if I got earlier start, which I'm planning on maybe getting an earlier start tomorrow, possibly if I don't go to the show tonight. That way I have more time to do more of this stuff. And see, you meet people for a reason and for a season. And the lady that I was talking to earlier, I may never see her again. But in a weird, indirect way, she reminded me why I wanted to be here. I'm not here for the Vegas part of it all. But I mean, like, you know, the debauchery part. So the show, as much as I want to go, it doesn't start until 10:30 tonight, which I think I've alluded more than once. I'm not a night owl. As much as I would love to do that, I also don't want to be dead tomorrow, even though the half is not until later on in the evening. So, I don't know. It's not worth it. You know what I mean? And also, I enjoyed myself last night. So while we're hiking, because we're hiking together as a family right now, let me give you a story time. So last night when I was out, I met a whole bunch of people, and it was great. It was awesome, which is one of the reasons why I love solo tripping, because we're going on solo trips to meet people, and you could be completely engaged in conversation because you don't have the distractions of, you know, hanging out with someone else. And one of the cool things was that. So, I just want to give you a little bit of a show here. Look at this skyline. Yeah, you can tell I just came from a mountainous area and now I'm heading back down to the valley. I was about to sing the P-Valley theme song, but I stopped myself. Anyway, but this is another look and feel. It's me again. So now it's close to being time for me to get ready for this event. So I need to put everything together. I looked at the radar again, and it's a 50% chance of precipitation, but only 50% now. So it's turning around. I'm kind of like, ugh. So now I'm just trying to get my things together for this race. I'm trying to figure out though if I'm going to do capris or pants, because most of my effort is going to go towards tomorrow. Today, it's definitely, pardon me, sorry, I have the hiccups. Today is definitely going to be more of a run walk. The time limit is an hour, which isn't a big deal. That's like nothing, because it takes me an hour to walk a 5K. That's if I was completely walk it, but I'm not gonna walk it, so I'm gonna walk around it. But anyway, now I'm just trying to figure out what I'm gonna wear and put it together. But anyway, I wanted to show you guys some things though, so I'm gonna do a similar video tomorrow. So I don't mind this. I'm probably gonna do capris. I got my sports bra here. I like to have a double layer sports bra. This is just like the old faithfulest one. I'm in my corral till 5 o'clock, but I want to get there by like 3:30. And then this is the shirt that I received. I'm not gonna wear it. I'm one of those people, I'm kind of weird about that. I don't like to wear race shirts when I'm racing. So also, one of the things I received is this. So I don't know if I need to wear it, but I'm going to. The strip thing. And then of course I have this too from yesterday. That way I can have a beverage afterwards. And definitely if it's not raining, it's a non-issue. I definitely have other swag too that I may or may not do. But yeah, so that's a little bit of what I got going on. This is what I'm wearing. It's all black. Probably not the smartest idea running at night or evening, but it's also, because it's black, it'll keep me nice and warm. I was debating whether wearing like my neon. I have a similar like fit that's neon, but I already wore it, number one, and number two, it's really warm, like overly warm. And I think this will do the job because it's actually 61 degrees right now, which is really good weather. Like what they were predicting this was going to be is not what it is. So there's that. So this is what I'm going to wear. And yes, I have pigtails. That's just what I do when I have my braids and I'm running. I like to do the pigtails of it all because it's playful and fun, and we're running a race and we're here to have fun. Business in the front, party in the back kind of deal. So I'm also not going to be bringing my purse for obvious reasons. Because I don't want my purse in the car unattended for a long time. That's just not a good idea at all. But what I am going to bring, I'm definitely going to make sure I bring my ID, money, and I'm going to keep in my person. That's actually the reason why I choose a bra that I wear, because it has compartments for when I don't have pockets. And when I was planning on doing this race originally, it was supposed to be warmer than what it is. It's still warm, but it's not as warm as like what was originally predicted the week before. So typically I would run in my running shorts, and my shorts have pockets everywhere. So I could just literally keep everything on my person and it wouldn't be awkward. But I'm hoping tomorrow the weather will be nice enough to do that. So instead, this is the reason why I have what I wear. I'm going to do the plan B of just keeping it on my person and go from there. But hey, so it's now 9 minutes after when I should have been starting my race, and I'm not doing the race. You want to know why? And I'm so upset about it, but at the same time, I'm not. And we'll go into that. So yeah, you didn't know you're going to get all these story times from vacation, and my vacation, I guess, blunders, because apparently that's just the theme of this vacation. And it's just kind of one of those things you just need to chalk it out to quite a few things. So I missed the 5K because I kept getting confused on where the start was. Because the half marathon start and the 5K start on two opposite sides of the strip. So I couldn't figure out which one I was supposed to be going to. Now, maybe people who've done this race before, or people who live in Vegas, or people who are staying downtown in Vegas, probably have an idea where to go because they probably didn't even drive. They probably took an Uber to the start. This is a rant. Just in case you didn't know, this is going to be a rant video because I need to just get this out of my system. I never wanted to do this race. Neither of them. I didn't want to do the half or the 5K. I'm still going to do the half because at least now I know where the half start is at because that's where I was at, which, yeah, doesn't help. And you're probably thinking, oh, you need to manage your time better. I have been downtown for almost 2 hours because this race starts at 5 o'clock on a Saturday night in the middle of rush hour. So I left ample time. I left around 2:30-ish, 3 o'clock to get here. And the race starts at 5. Thinking I had plenty of time. Because normally that would be plenty of time. Even in Chicago standards, that's plenty of time to get to where you need to go. Okay? And also, it's clear where a race is at in Chicago. Like, I've never, of all the years I've ran races, and mind you, I've ran races in different states since 2010. I've never been this turned around and confused in all my life. And I've done it solo before. This has never been an issue. But like, the fact that you have all these things here jumbled up on your website, they're confusing. It's not together. And I feel like you need to make these things. I was going on a hunt to figure out where to park. But the parking is for all the events for the whole weekend. So what makes sense to park for today doesn't make sense to park for the other day. And they just don't it's all jumbled up in this confusing BS. The 50s here, and it's raining. So that's actually part of the reason why I'm okay with not doing this today. Because I'm like, it's shitty weather anyway. So whatever. And at least now I will do the race that I'm here for. I don't care about. I say all that to say I'm gonna do this half because I'm already here for that, and that's the only reason why I'm here. But after that, no more of this. I'm just not doing it anymore. On your part. For you to be a for-profit race, you need to have a better website than this. It needs to be way more clear than this. I feel like I'm not the only... Okay. The rant, I got out of the way. I'm sorry. I had to do that because I was upset. And clearly, yeah, it's just me. And I need to vent or yell or scream or do something in order for me to feel better. And now I feel better because I said what I said. I feel like the universe is testing me and seeing if I can stay optimistic. And you know what? That's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to stay optimistic. You're not going to... This year's my year, and it's going to stay that way. So I say all that to... I'm actually going to go back to the Airbnb, get changed. I'm ranting again, but I just need to vent because this was crazy, and I do need to get out of this parking garage before the parking isn't free anymore because it's free for an hour. Anyway, I'm gonna go home, I'm gonna change, I'm gonna get cute, get myself together, dust myself off. I'm also not going to do this free parking thing. Like that's the other thing, the free parking that they suggest, at least for the half marathon, none of it's close to the half marathon. What's the point? So I'm probably going to just go to this parking garage I'm at right now, pay the extra money, and call it good. Because at this point, I'd rather have convenience. And at least now I know. You know? So, in a way, I'm glad this happened because I would have been extra upset if this was my outcome tomorrow. I'd rather have it be in a 5K, a race I already don't care about. And honestly, I'd rather just put all my energy into this half anyway, since I don't think my toe is 100% all the way, and then rest and see. I'll use that to still gauge whether I do an event in May or not, and go from there. But I'm not gonna let this bother me. And honestly, once this race is over with, I can finally leave all of that baggage. Because I guess in a way, I feel like I needed to do this race because this is symbolizing the baggage that I had that started my spiraling of depression in late 2021. Going more on a spiritual and trying to find myself kind of journey more than ever. And also working on building and getting my business right, and hopefully have some businesses in the future. And that's the time I'm on anymore. I'm not on the time of messing around. I'm not here to play. I'll have some fun, but I'm not here to play. So I'm back in my Airbnb. I've cooled down by quite a bit. I feel a lot better because I talked to my parents about it. And also, Max sent me something really encouraging, which was one of my friends. He sent me something really encouraging, which was awesome too. The person's watching my cats, and it was the cutest thing ever. And so I'm back to being in good spirits. So what I'm going to do, because I have been warned by one of the one of the Lyft drivers when I first got here, that flash flooding is a thing here, like badly a thing. And I'm in like my little cute little car, and it has been pouring badly. Like, the weather's not good. It's actually really not good. So again, even though I was upset about how things happened, I'm actually high-key glad that I missed the race by just happenstance, because I could have got sick, and I would have been stuck downtown longer, or in the strip longer. And infrastructure wise, that's not good, because I might not have been able to leave the strip because of the rain. So I'm outside the strip right now, so I'm not in the area where it's flooding as badly. So I did just order some really good food that I found, something different, and I decided to do this because I didn't even notice this whole entire trip. The last time I had meat, I want to say, no, that's not true. I've had mussels for breakfast on Wednesday and Thursday. Did I have any? I might have some yesterday too. Friday, yeah. So, but besides that, it's been a meatless vacation. I haven't had any meat. Like, I've been really, and it's not really by choice. It's just been like, I just haven't been feeling it. I don't know. Like, but anyway, because of that, I found this vegan place. It's like literally like a vegan Chinese food place. But it's not Chinese, it's actually Vietnamese, but when I mean Chinese style, you know how sometimes you go to those Chinese restaurants that has like everything, like the menu's ridiculous, where you could either do you could do all the different types of Asian like food, like you could either do like pho, or you could do like sushi. Yeah, they have vegan sushi. And I think when I looked at the place, and I'll give you the spot's name once I get the pick. I'm gonna pick it up and bring it back. I'll let you know where it is, but I think it's California based, which is why it's a thing. Because there's a lot of ex-Californians here. But anyway, I ordered a ton of food because I'm gonna eat my feelings. And I actually do have beer here that I purchased. Like, I forgot what day. It was either the first or second day of local beers. Chill. I need to decompress. Like, I got so worked up. Like, my stress meter was through the roof on my watch here. Like this thing gives me like stress readings when I'm just like, ugh. And I was like, ugh. And I knew I was. And just based off how much it's raining, I don't really want a chance being out there in a tiny car and driving through places flooded horribly. So I'm gonna get my food and bring it back. No more chances. I already, you know, when you have one thing that wasn't the best of luck, you don't try your luck more than once. Maybe that's the theme of why I'm here. You don't try your luck too many times. This is the place I'm checking out. So I just got my food and I'm heading back. It's not raining as much anymore. It's kind of been on and off, but I actually had to take an alternate route to even get here because there was an area that I saw was like flooded. And like the bigger vehicles were going through it. But like my tiny car, I feel like it's gonna get stuck. So I think I made the correct call to just call it a night and try again tomorrow. And half is why I'm even here to begin with anyway. So, and I have beer home. I'm glad I had a wherewithal, just thought ahead. But now I'm gonna head back home or to the Airbnb. I keep calling it home, but it's just, I need to head back to relax. That's pretty much what I'm trying to say. And that's kind of the main principle of what I'm getting from this whole vacation is that I just need to relax, you know? So anytime I'm worked up too much, it's like, okay, cut, you know? It's kind of like, I'm just like, I'm going to have to take a, like, you know what, cut. Let's just try it again tomorrow and go from there. And maybe that's just the lesson I'm needing to learn. I'm taking everything that's happening with this trip as like lessons. And I do that. I try to do that in general with life, but I guess right now what I've been doing for pretty much since I want to say like November of this year, I just been in a very reflective state. And for me, I need to reflect before I can move forward. So that's kind of what's going on. But anyway, I'm going to head back and let me just show you what I'm going to be drinking. It's local. It's from Big Dog's Brewing Company. It's pretty good. I've been drinking it the whole time. I got a 6-pack, so that's what we're going to have. All right, for the food, I of course did takeout, so don't mind the lack of presentation. These are buffalo chicken wings. They're not really buffalo. I mean, they're not literally chicken for sure. This is fries, vegan egg rolls, and vegan sesame shrimp. So I'm not going to eat all this clearly, but I kind of have breakfast and lunch right here. I'm going to have dinner and lunch. Yeah, so I'm about to enjoy, and that's what's going to be. Just can't put my finger on it, but it's there.